Well, I hope you all doing good. I throw a poll up. I talk good too. I threw a poll up there for you guys to ask you what kind of map do you want to build on, because this is the first part of the first phase of any build. Of course, is you got to figure out what type of build you want to actually have for your city. So in this case, I said a desert because then I thought it would be a little bit harder. There's also a snowy one and a grassy one. I figured the three basic themes are the template. So if you want to have a second to vote on that, absolutely go ahead. Here's the throwing up on stream is against terms of service. You ever hear of a wrestler named Draws? You know about this guy? I'm just gonna let you go Google that from now here. Oh, there you go. His claim to fame was actually he would like his finisher. Is it Technicolor Yawn? I can't make this up. I swear. You know, there's nothing more amazing than the absolute ridiculousness that is the World Wrestling Federation or Entertainment or whatever the heck it was. I think it was WWF at the time. I think it's WWE now is what it is. So anyway, so yeah, the three basic map types here. Let me just show you kind of what we're looking at here. This is a grassy type map, obviously self-explanatory. This has got a nice little gulf area here, and then there's also, I thought these were kind of interesting, some arid ones. I believe. Where is it here? Is it this? Oh, okay. Now we're gonna play the game. Let's see which one it is. Click through it. I don't believe it's any of these original ones. Here's the winter ones. Here you can see clearly they're very icy. It's even in the names. Frozen Shire, Frosty Rivers. Actually, the snowy coast map. It's pretty swanky. Not gonna lie. It's a pretty solid one. Where's that other one? Is it Arid Plains? No, that's a nice green one. There's an absolute beast of a desert map in here somewhere. What is it? Oh, Desert Oasis. There it is. Yes. Yeah. So Desert Oasis map. We'll say Arid Plains for the green one, and Snowy Coast. I'll give you guys a chance to get your votes in here. It looks like about a minute left. We're gonna just jump early. It looks like the desert one's gonna be it. So let's go for it. Let's go for it. Where is it now? I found it and I don't know where it is, and now I can find it again. Desert Oasis. Here we go. All right. Let's fire this up. Let's see how we can do here. Basic idea. We're gonna want to build some really simple things, like industrial complexes, areas where we can expand industry without really having to worry about polluting anything. And we're gonna have obviously water problems, so we're gonna probably have to create some sort of water yielding storage, replenishment, etc. Because then we also got to dump it somewhere, right? We're gonna have if we're in the middle of a desert, we're gonna need to like make a pool, make a reservoir. I did actually, it's funny. I tested this a little bit, but I've never really given it the full go, and this could actually be where we do it. If we try to make the city's drinking water supply clean from our wastewater, I think I'd like to try that. I think it'd be interesting to try and do. We'll see if that's. I know I have the tools, like the little floater bobs you put in the water that clean the water, or so it tells me it does. All right. Hello, little game annoyance. You don't come with a paper clip, but you look like you should. Let's take a quick survey of land here. Yeah, you can see here's our tiny little lake. That's great. Probably suck that thing dry in a couple of weeks. And we've got some good flat areas, and then I see it's like lots of dunes. So we're in kind of a valley here, and there doesn't seem to be many exit areas for water. There's lots of good highway access up there we'll probably make use of. There's a couple of ponds there and there as well. All right, well, I guess the first trick's going to be trying to grow the city to something that we can manage quickly here. Let's get our first roads here down. Really nice and easy. This guy's the easiest one. You just bam, call it a day. Oh yeah, of course it's on level. Gonna open up these dirt roads. We're gonna use these. Let's start here. We're gonna get a couple of things actually, just some housekeeping. So when you're building your roads, I just want to do this really quickly. I don't want to stall before we start building stuff. You'll see the guidelines, right? And they're great and they're wonderful and whatever. However, I hate the road guideline ones. I want it to always align to the grid. These will show the angles and the length on the gradients, and that's why I leave these three on. Otherwise, the road guideline ones I don't. It gives an extra weird space to go into. So we're just gonna quickly do one. Ooh, can't see it there. One. That's 200 there and 200 there. I'm gonna do a nice 90-degree. Look, Mom, I make circles. So proud. So proud. Whee! Jankyville. Population, these guys. There we go. Just gonna go with that for now. Change these to little one-ways. Whee! No, you. Oh, my game. God, what are we at? 3 minutes? 5 minutes? 5 minutes? Maybe. I don't know. Game's already being stupid. All right. Finish the damn circle then. I'm gonna put this back in the middle here so it doesn't blow itself up. Because, paradox games. There's those grids lining up nicely there. And we'll bridge that gap. Get you. You want just a bit of a curve on that. Just a tiny one. And then that way it'll help the traffic to free flow in and out of the lane. Hopefully that's large enough. We want the one lane option here. There we go. Gonna get these up there, up there. There we are. It's not being stupid anymore. Hooray! Couldn't put the fucking roads the right way to save its life. though. No, I couldn't do that. There we go. Okay, cool. Huzzah! We've got it in. Oh, game sounds a bit loud here. Let's dial that down. Good, Tactic. Hope you're doing well. Thanks, Ken. Yeah, the wonderful thing about all the different games is we get to work out bugs every single time we go through it. Lucky dogs. Let's bring this out. Where's that lake? Yeah, we'll do that many. We'll bring that out that many squares. I don't know why not. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and build up here in this green area a little bit of residential, some waterworks. And then over here in this dirty, dusty area, we're going to build out our industry. So let's get a dirt road. I don't know, let's go from here. Yeah. That feels good. Why that one? I don't know. Why not? We'll do, there. Shape it like a weird old-fashioned key. We'll make this sort of a main street. Some end branches on and off there. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. Weird. I don't understand, but sure, why not? And you'll be like, Cam, have you ever played this game before? But yes, I have. How many hours? I don't actually know. I could check on the thing, but I don't know. We'll bring this one all the way out, actually. I did actually have this before Hearts of Iron. There was a period of substitution. A small one. It was a minor deviation. Let's I don't want to pump out the water from our only lake, but I feel we might have to pump water into it because we don't have a lot of space to do any terraforming. And there are limitations to it, so I think we're going to pump water from the water tower. Let's drop it down. We'll do these over here. Fun little trick for the water towers. So you can see the grid here. We've got the grid. And if you actually, where's my water here? If you see, you've got different elements you can put on there. But once you've actually got it sort of snapped there, I want a water pipe. You can have them drop in really easy on the grid. So we're going to drop 3 water towers down. And let's, do I want to do a sludge pipe? I feel like we should. They're cheap, and we're going to need the cheap. We're going to sully our one and only supply of drinking water with this nasty sewer pipe. It's just going to fill this up with just, it's going to be all the wastewater for the whole city. Speaking of throwing up. And then later, we're going to remove the water towers, and we're going to try and make them drink out of this. Numbers. These poor bastards, they don't know what they're in for. Let's, you know, hey, let's make this one pretty. Let's put a little curve on this. Let's bring it out a little bit here. Yeah, right around the lake, just like that. Nice little lakefront curvage. Oh, look at that. That's nice. Sewer Lake. That's where you want to live. Welcome to Los Rico. Rico's Roughnecks. Oh, man. Is Starship Troopers the best movie ever made? I don't know. Could be up there. I heard it had a sequel I never actually watched. I'm curious to know how it is. So we're gonna do a couple of extra roads down there, I think, like that. Make a nice little, say, office park or a meeting area. It's got 3. No shit. Which is the one where Johnny Rico comes back because he needed the Casper Van Dien needed the paycheck. Yeah, let's make that. That's a nice little access road. I like that. And we'll turn this. Yeah, you know what? Here, actually, let me just bulldoze. I'm gonna take this and we're gonna just try and fix that a little bit, make it a nicer curve. There we are. So we'll turn that into a park, maybe a little office area there. We're using dirt roads because they're super cheap. Super, super cheap. Don't have a lot of cash to start, so. Let's go right there. Oh, no. Whoa, whoa. There we are. Yeah, something like that. There we go. We can turn all this into residential, too. All right, let's fill in some water pipes for these folk. Bring it off of our main artery there. And maybe right about there. That looks good. And we'll just connect this last. Yonder. So, once upon a time, long time ago, back when Nintendo Power Magazine was still a thing, a friend of mine brought it to school, and he was telling me all about this amazing new game he had found called SimCity. The first one. It was amazing. It was on this brand new thing that was coming out right away. It was called the Super Nintendo. We couldn't believe it. Minds were like popping blown. It was amazing. Actually, no, we were going to make that a main area here. Let's make this residential here, and definitely along Sludgeway. Lots of houses here. Oh, yeah. I think his name was Aaron. I'm going to call him Aaron. I don't know. That was his name. I'm pretty sure it was. Anyway, so Aaron comes to school. He's got the damn Nintendo Power Magazine. Of course, for show and tell, because that's what you do. You know. That's how bloody long ago that was. So he brings the thing in. And the teacher, she's kind of annoyed because, you know, like, there's bloody Aaron. I know I'm putting houses in here. We're going to make it a park later, but I don't have parks yet, so we're going to put houses in for now. And she's just annoyed. She's like, for God's sakes, this kid and his stupid Nintendo Power magazines again. Anyway, here we are. Here's 2021. So that's the thing. There we go. Some nice little starter areas, a couple of commercial areas, the blue, the residential in green. There we go. We'll throw that down there. And this area here, we're going to turn into industry. Really nice and simple. And that's how we do that. It's all watered in. It's good. Last thing, obviously, we needed some power. I'm going to throw in a big old coal power plant right there. Get some power lines going down. yonder over the way there. Connect them all up. So there we go. We're juiced up. We're wadded in. We can grow this city. We've even got just a little bit of cash in the pocket. That's perfect. That's perfect. So we'll make another access road up this way. We can start dropping lots of residential in this little corner of the map here, and industry in that corner of the map there, and then we don't have to worry about traffic too much. Of course, there's going to be a lot of crossway traffic on this road, but that's okay. For now, let's start. We'll let our citizens start to move in and call this strange habitable place home. This desert oasis of Los Rico. But yeah, SimCity. That was a great game. By the way, if you didn't know, there's actually a cheat to get like a gajillion $1 million. And it's a matter of turning on and off the frame elements really quickly at the new year. You like drop the taxes, turn on the taxes, you turn off and on the frames, you go back, you screw with the taxes again, and kabadam, $1 bajillion. It's the only way to play that game. This one, I actually have, we do achievements on this one. So there's no crazy, weird bonus features that are gonna cause issue. Oh, we're dumping sludge now. Oh, look at that. Glorious. Glorious sludge. Starting to turn this lake into a wondrous place. I bet you those people are going to get sick right away. We're going to have sick people everywhere. There's going to be doctors are overwhelmed. This is going to get flagged for COVID violations for no related reasons. This content contains COVID-related material that is not authentic or accurate. Disclaimer. Power plant's churning out. You see, we're getting our residential meter here down at the bottom. It's way down at the bottom. A little green bar here, a little blue bar is for the industry, and then the yellow one, of course, or for commercial, and the yellow one for industry. Our industry hasn't quite grown yet because we need just a few more people in town, and it'll start. You know, we could name the coal power plant. Just want you to know that. It's a paradox game. You can name freaking everything. Name roads, streets, bypasses, highways, interchanges, freeways, buildings, people, cars. Oh yeah, you name it. Districts, parks, monuments, the shebang. There we go. Seeing some good growth in these areas now. Look at all that waterfront property filling right in. Of course it did. But you can see the water's starting to turn brown. Oh, there we go. Compared to its nice blue that it once was, it's getting that tarry brown sludge, forever changed by the hands of man. And you can see we're getting a little demand for industry. And lots of people moving in. How many people we got? 130. To get our first unlock, our city upgrade, we need 500, and we'll get all kinds of extra little things. Recycling center, landfills, schools, and medical clinics. I feel we're going to be getting a lot of use out of medical clinics. We're probably going to have to put 1 down or 2 down right away. How are we doing for cash here? Let's have a look. The old budget. Yeah, industry's just starting to move itself in here. If you actually look, there we go. You can see the different tiers. The lowest level just starting to fill in. But there's going to be a lot of different elements that we're going to get into with industry. There's just a standard... Fraser River. There's just a standard industry block that you can build. There's an office space industry. And then you can kind of customize them a little bit beyond that. And then, of course, the game through DLCs has created even further things into that. So you can go, and within the base game, you can have like a forested area or a mining area or an oil-based production area. But further into the game, you can build factories that will produce things and so on and so forth. Oh, yeah, right? Look at that. Just dumping it right in. How's your day going? It's good. Here, I'm gonna turn this up to speed too, just so we can start getting on. Well, it's good, Diane. Oh yeah. Are you cooking something, Diane? No, husband. Why? Why do you say that? What's that smell? I dare say ask. Mmm. The glowing scent of raw sewage. Oh yeah, nighttime in the city. That's gonna look real nice and sharp in the valley here. We're gonna have to make some like areas where we got like, you know, castles on the sand dunes and stuff. I think there's actually an observatory we should unlock and hop in there. Oh, here, let's go see what's happening at our roundabout. Look at, they're coming. If you build it, they will come. You can see they're all filing in. They're all like, oh, wow, this is the most exciting new adventure in the history of adventures. Not since the California Gold Rush of 1849 has there been this much excitement for a new town, let me tell you guys. Holy shit. It's like 12 people. Woo! The excitement has abated quickly as people everywhere have filled out the 2 factories. Here, we'll put another little industry area there. And let's cross this road in. And we're gonna actually make this as dense as we can. And just make it as dense as possible. There we go. And you can see we got water in those areas, so we're okay. Bring in lots of factories, brings in lots of workers, lots of uneducated workers. They make a lot of garbage, crime. Sounds familiar. I don't know what that means. There we go. You can see all the areas almost filled out. A few more here and here, a couple there. Mostly done though for the residential areas, so we're gonna see some more demand for that cropping up right away. We'll probably have to backfill just a couple of strips down here. Start by expanding our main road to match. I think it was about, I don't know. Let's get it up there. That's what she said. There we are. And let's just tee it off. Oh, we're out of cash. No! No, we're out of money. There we go. Spends entire budget on roads and only roads. Yeah. There's a funny thing. If you want to make a quick and easy 50 grand, well, rather 40 grand in the game, go bankrupt as fast as you can, and then it'll offer you a relief bailout loan, which you take, and then you can like. So if you wanted to, one of the techniques you can do in your city build is to absolutely go right through Gargantuan in a huge road network, but then you'll come back later with that free loan and get yourself a power plant and turn on the power, and all of a sudden everybody's like, this is the greatest place to live, and you're like, son of a gun, you're right. And if you're wondering why the rest of the roads don't have any lights, it's because they're dirt roads. They don't get that. They're not allowed. Like, no, none for you. And the sun rises, or red sun. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that spectacular? Darn. Look at that sunrise. I gotta say, actually, when they brought in the update originally, when I got the game, they didn't actually have the sun rising and setting in the game, and I thought that was kind of an interesting thing. Because I was sort of complaining to my missus. I was like, well, this is something they should put in. It would be a really cool thing. And like 2 weeks later, there it is. I was like, oh, they're listening to me. Yay! We're a little hamlet out in the desert oasis. I guarantee you we're going to see sick people right away. So we're going to have to get a medical center and a landfill right away. Let's start with a landfill because we can't have garbage piling up. That'll just be ugly. Let's get it right up over here. I'm going to just take this road. We're going to use this as an access like that. There you go. Yeah, we'll just do it right there. Nice spot for the dump. Perfect. Do we have room for a doctor's office? How can we do a medical clinic? And oh yeah, right, because we have the European thing. So there's the regular one and the European version of the same thing. You know, we reserved this for offices. Let's put a medical office in. That'll help the people. Yay! Everyone's like, this is the greatest city to live in. Yeah, why's that? We've got a doctor. Dude, that is some low-ass standards. Like some nice big causeways here for residents to go and live in. Yeah, I know we deleted the power lines. That's okay because the power can jump through buildings. Of course, it's not doing it now, so we'll have to modify this. Just pause that. Send this over here, and yeah, there you go. Turn the juice back on. Turn the juice back on. Okay, so the city I live in actually has that. I'm not even kidding. It's hard to see, but it's funny because it'll actually happen twice as you pass in on one of the roads. One of them's the old landfill, the other one's the new one. And the new one, like it's kind of funny. I'm not even kidding. So the old one is a park, but it's got a refinery in front of it, so you can't really see it. It's just like a bunch of trees, but it's an old landfill. And then the new one is sort of hidden in a valley, but it's like it's there. It's right there. But yeah. What is the replacement for the landfill? There technically isn't. There's ways to mediate the garbage away, and ultimately, of course, you can incinerate it, but that provides a lot of pollution. But there is technically no replacement for a landfill. You can use recycling centers; they'll bring it down, but garbage is always created. So you have to have some sort of a mitigating source. That's just the way it is. You can see we're getting lots of demand for our residential. Let's get these waterworks. What? Not enough money. What do we need? 1,200. What do we got? 800 and something. We'll just wait. Just thinking about it. I'm like, oh, you know. So the city I live in. Okay, so we used to have in our downtown core, right next to it was an incinerator. And that's where they took everything. I mean, everything for the city. And so there was a hazy cloud that would hang over the city in the valley there. And years later, they decided to move the incinerator out just to the other edge of town. Well, they got rid of the incinerator. They put a landfill in. They decided, okay, landfill's a good idea. So, okay, landfill goes in. They decide ultimately years later, that's not a good idea anymore. Landfill's getting kind of full, so they turn it into a golf course. They just literally bring in like hundreds of tons of soil and they cover the landfill. Now it's a golf course. And they realize, of course, we got to, move this to the edge of the city. And they keep doing this. It's the third time they've done this in the city. So it's kind of funny, actually, to watch this happen here because they're continually having to put new landfills down and, destroy the old ones. But what they do with them is kind of amusing. Oh, do we have enough almost for our... Yeah, almost. There it is. Yay! City Council has voted today to install a new water pipe on Prospect Way. The decision has gone forward, and citizens will see new housing construction starting immediately. Oh, miss these little edges here. There we go. Look at that. Lots of new housing for everyone to come in. And they've got these two big roads here. Let's extend that. Was that going to be 800 a slot? Okay. We'll have to wait on that, I guess. Well, probably shouldn't have put in little green things there. Oh, well. Okay, so I genuinely, I hate doing the news. I really didn't like it. I don't like telling people bad news. And like all the news you do is bad news when you're doing the news. And so that was kind of awful and I didn't like it. But the worst, okay, so of all the news I had to deliver, I hated doing obituaries. That was just the worst. You're like, Jim Cooper, 87, is left behind by, and you read a list of like 40 people, and you're like, this is not okay. 40 people are waking up at 8:40 a.m. today, getting the shittiest news of their day. By the way, it's 14 degrees, and the local hockey team's going to be playing tonight at the Expo Center. Like, fuck, man. Why I didn't do news. I worked at a radio station for a few years, and then I worked in a small town radio station as well. And they don't have the news guy. It's a funny story. The news guy at the radio station that I worked at, he'd been there for like 50 fucking million years. He actually worked on the town council. Okay. He's a town councilor. And so what would happen is he would go to council meeting. He would, vote or talk or whatever. He would do his thing. And then literally walk across the street with his paper, his notes, and he'd sit down and be like, all right, Cam, I'm ready to deliver the news. And I'd be like, all right, Jeff, let's do this. And so I fire his mic up and hit the stingers and I'm Jeff blah, 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 with the news of the day. And then go into town council and what they were doing. I'm like, this is ridiculous. Not for no. You do that, Jeff. That's not for me. Oh, look, our little industry area is growing. See, you can see the water pollution is slowly starting to take over. There's waves of purple goo in there now. It's losing its nice, pretty, once blue color. It's getting a little bit hazy over that as well. Although, you know what? When we clean this up, I think this is actually going to be a really nice area. When we clean it up. Look, we're getting a good amount of cash in there as well. You know, we should start extending our roads. And I think we should look at maybe putting in a school or several. And we got this main corridor here. We were gonna put them in here. You know what? Actually, we can take these out now because we've got room elsewhere. Yeah, let's you know what? Let's put a school in right in over here. How much are they going to cost? There's an elementary school. There's an elementary school. And then they got this one, which is community school, which is a smaller, more environmentally friendly school, as I understand it. Or are they more economically friendly? Maybe. Is that $240 a week? 160 bucks. 160 bucks. And they're 10 and 10, and this one is 12. What's the capacity of students? 250. And these ones have 300. Well, that doesn't... Why would you build this? That just doesn't seem reasonable. Whatever. You know what? Let's upgrade a couple of these roads. Let's get the 2-lane road and our upgrade tool. There we go. Hit that industry area. I'm just gonna pitch that down a little bit. That sweet Hoy music can also be found in this game. There's I'm not going to go through them because they do actually have like copyright things on there. There's copyright music. I'm just going to show you really quickly though. There's different radio stations, and I think it's the Classics or maybe something, or Cities Radio actually has music from Europa Universalis and Stellaris and Hearts of Iron. And so it was really funny. There was a day where I was just milling about playing this, and the Hearts of Iron music comes in, and I don't know, it was like, trigger warning, here come the Russians. And I'm like, what the hell, where are they, you know? Yeah, it really does. It's kind of well, because it's the same company that owns it, right? And so it's I think a really fun little use of their own musical license in that way. But yeah, there we go. Upgrade that industrial area. Got no cash again, but that's okay. You can see lots of traffic coming in on the highways. Do we have our? There we go. Our junctions. We can change the traffic situation. See lots of cars coming in there. Yay! Beep beep. But there's no stops on there. We didn't want to have any stop signs or any traffic lights on there. Just never heard the Hoy music while getting pissed off at traffic flow. Yeah, well, you haven't lived. That's how you know. How's the water situation right now? Water's good, sewer's good, power is good. We could probably drop those down to save some money, but I don't really care. It's not really worth micromanaging some of the systems in the game. Like, you can come back and you can really set these up and down and modify them. Setting them all to 101% is enough to just sort of change the modifier. This is the same 1% concept as the Mountaineers we use in Hearts of Iron. It's that 1% that just gives everyone that, oh my god, this is fucking 101%, you know? And the game loves it and the people love it, so you're like, yay! And they're like, yay! Of course, as we grow our city, we'll get nicer, larger, bigger roads. More elements to use. Alice Cooper. Do you know he used to be Keanu Reeves' babysitter? It's a fact. That is a fact. He worked at a radio station in Toronto, and his Keanu Reeves' mom was a nurse at a hospital, and she worked across the street. And Alice would watch a wee Keanu while mom was working. Good man, that Alice Cooper. Good man. Oh yeah, as my robot is reminding us here, yeah, we were talking really, Canuck and I, about Winston Churchill, and I posted a link in the Discord about his involvement with the Gallipoli campaigns. If you want to give that a read, go click that link. All right, we are a worthy village. We get a new area. We get districts. We get policies. Another loan. We haven't used the first one. Specializations, policies. Oh, it's like a George Lucas episode 1. What is it about? Politics and policy. I pee-peed. Oh, you peeped. Not pee-peed. Would have been better if you pee-peed. We need lots of industry. We need a district here. Let's go take a look, see which areas are. Oh yeah, up the mountain, down the highway, closer to these water sources. We may do that. Here we've got this one access, but we don't really have a need to grow the city that much. You can see we've only really used about 30% of the space we've got, so no sense in going crazy there. We should probably get a police and a fire station, though. Do we have enough for both? What do they cost? 12,000, so we'll need... And 12,000, so we'll need 24. We got 21. Well, you know, right here in this little office area is sort of where we started. Let's start with, yeah, police station. Get these unruly hooligans in line. And then I think we'll just take a big fat loan. Big 60K-er. Go buy a fire hall. Yeah, you know what? Why not have this big, weird, ugly one? Giant tower in there. That looks all right. Yeah, it's coming along nicely. Happy little town. You can get monuments. Oh, hey, look at this. We can have our city hall. Ooh. Oh, that fits in there real nice, actually. What do you think? Should we put that in there? Vancouver is grid. You try to copy it, but you fail every time. You know, gridding a city is... There's benefit and there's goods and there's bads to it. Like I know there's a lot of people in the community that have strong feels about how to build a city. It's a video game, so there's no right way. Let's just start with that. Right? So I find that a combination also looks nice. So when you have like, well, there's this nice sort of gridding area happening up here and a little bit here, but then you get this curve around. It looks good on that lakefront, I think, right? That's a nice start to this city. We got a nice big industrial core here, lots of old brick factories, right? And if you wanted to, you can actually claim them as historical buildings. They'll never change from that model. So if we wanted to keep the Garments Limited building, it's nice sort of factory, modern factory. You could do that. That's a nice boulder. I feel that so much. Eddie Murphy's a genius. Funny ass man. I use the ass because he played a donkey. Let's see. What we're gonna need some industry right away here. Let's do. Yeah, you know what? Let's do a little industry expansion. Let's get our big ol' nasty road here. Let's come up here where we've got that. There, we'll do a nice little couple of blocks like that. We need to extend our waterways. There we go. Fill that in. That'll give us some extra industry, help tone down that bar. It's raining in the desert, guys. You think any of that's going to collect in our pool? Which is filled with the wastewater of some 1,280 people? I can't wait to clean that out. Start drinking it. What is the water situation? Yeah, they're still good. Power's getting low. We're gonna have to start thinking about adding a second power plant. And how's the... Yeah, look at the factories are just coming all right on down here. Absolutely no chill getting those up. They're like, yes, we want to put goods into the hands of the people. We want to build. You seeing a UFO on Clark and Broadway? Do I believe you? No. I saw a UFO in Red Dead Redemption. I have pictures. That was actually kind of funny. Turned a corner one day, sitting behind this like shack. I'm like, that clearly isn't right. Somebody's hacking the game. No, it was a player had used one of the source files from the base game and spawned it online. They like to do that. If you haven't seen my video where I was sitting happily in my camp one night, I don't know, I was like making bullets or some stupid thing, and a fucking robot shows up out of nowhere and starts kicking the crap out of me. So there I go, beating the shit out of him, Rocky Balboa style. It was a good time. I was just lucky I had all my equipment going because I was actually testing these things for this. I was like, oh, lucky happenstance. Red Dead Redemption 2 Online is a wild place. It is. We finished wrapping up on Skyrim, and I played Red Dead, and I was like, my God, this is the most ridiculous Just Cause version of a Western I have ever been privy to, and it's amazing, and I loved it. And tomorrow, actually, we're gonna play a little together, you and I. We're gonna fire up the Red Dead Redemption. We're gonna play on some story mode. We're gonna see what kind of weird trouble we get into, and we'll drag that water pipe down there, giving us some new spaces for commerce to thrive. Let's finish upgrading these dirt roads. Let's get them all into nice, regular, paved roadways. Look at the citizens love this mayor. They're like, wow, look at this guy. This is a guy that gets things done. You know, when we wanted a mayor, we wanted a guy that was going to turn this dirt road town into something special. Every single one of them. Clams, happy clams. Zarek. 7 months. It doesn't seem that long overall. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Good to have you around. Let's name a road after you. Which one? Or a building. How about the power plant? Huh? What do you like? Power plant, road. Take your pick. It's up to you. Or the highway. Yeah, lots of choices there. Here, let's slap down a few more big ways here. Or just kind of. Uh-oh. They're like, dude, we need some juice. The plant of power. The plant of power. A highway. This is a highway. I dig that. All right. You know what we're going to need to do? It'll be this highway right here. This one right here. There it is. It's the Evans. Nay. We got a there we go. Z. A-R. Is it an EK? It looks like an EK. EK. There we go. That is the Zarek Highway. Just going to copy that. There we go. Paste. Apply. There we go. There you are, man. Thank you. Appreciate that. Nice. And come on in the Zarek Highway. Into the city of Los Rico. Oh, we're a tiny town. Look, we get park areas, industry areas. We can build ditches. More George Lucas policies. Yeah, I've been waiting to use that button for a while. New roads, paths, all kinds of goodies. Oh, look, canals. That could be amusing. Fences, parks, playgrounds, plazas, botanical gardens, libraries, tennis courts. Can you do that again for saying no? Survey says. Like I said, somebody gave me fucking buttons, and that was a bad idea. Oh yeah, look at the nice growth potential here. What's the next one unlock at? Oh, we got a long way to go. Okay. Another dirty power plant it is. One right there. And oh, look, another one. We'll squeeze that in right there. Look at that. Juice ourselves right up. Bam, bam. Los Rico, where the only good bug is a dead bug. I would visit Los Rico if that was the slogan. I shit you not. If there is a place out there called Los Rico, I encourage you, dig down into that treasury for your town. Find the tiny budget that you need to make that visual happen for your community. Or Santapolco. I'd be interested in that one as well. Just gonna throw that out there. Look at the nice growth we got on our city. Good little industrial area here, doing well. What is your problem though? Not enough workers. Oh yeah, I can see that. They've got a ghost faces. Well, I don't have another highway, but I got a couple of power plants. Should we name the power plants for ghost faces? No, those are dirty. I think we should name the lake. The lake. How about that? That's right. Yeah. Lake is still dirty. Shit, that's a good point. But we want to clean it up and make it pretty. And it does have some good... How about we just name the whole district then? You know what? Actually, yeah, let's do that. Let's extend this to here. We'll make this the district, the first one. We'll include that little lake there. And this... in your name. Yeah. Yeah. I'm liking that. There we go. Ghost Faces Heights. That's my strong point for the next mayoral election. We'll clean the lakes. We'll solve the traffic problem. I gotta put that road back. I'm not kidding. I was living in a town. They had a policy where they wanted to put in bike lanes. Okay, and so like we don't have them here yet. We'll upgrade and we have bike lanes. And they wanted to put in bike lanes in the city. And I don't mind bike lanes as an idea. I think they're fine. I'm not gonna get into the politics. And if you got a grudge on it, go find a forum. I'm sure someone is more than willing to listen to you. This isn't it. The city, however, decided that the way that they had implemented the bike lanes, it really wasn't working, and so they decided that they're going to have to fix it. They're going to change it, and so they go through, and they actually dig up a ton of the road where they had these bike lanes in, and they resurface it and they fix it all, and it's insane. It's just an insane event. Yeah, like that. Throw more houses in here. I'll leave that one and this one here at the end for commercial, but in the middle here we'll throw some houses down. Anyway, so ultimately the city takes out and puts in bike lanes twice in the same week. Or rather puts in and takes out bike lanes in the same week. Right on. Well, thanks for coming by. Don't forget, follow and subscribe. Listen to the robot. He tells you good advice. Lots of good growth happening in there. Yeah, you see that green meter still sitting at the top of the peak there. That's okay. We like that. That means there's lots of people wanting to move here. The jobs will be all filled in. I'm thinking we should... we can do the parks here. Yeah, there we go. Let's get our little park. Our teeny tiny little park painted. Kermit the Frog here. Trying to paint parks for my happy amphibian friends. There we go. Nice. Nice little city park there. What do we have in our park? Trees. Which SimCity is this? SimCity Paradox? Actually. Yeah, I like that. We're gonna get some park elements in here though. Now there is the city park, so you can what you can do is, as we've painted this park area, you can actually do this thing where you can fleece people out of their money to walk through the park. I don't want to do that, but I think I like the idea of it just being a tiny little space for parks. So let's just decorate it a little bit here. Where's the assets? Here we go. Rocks and trees and shit. Yeah, all kinds of goodies in there. What is this? Oh, the maintenance building. Yeah, that makes parks happy. What do we got? Nature reserve. Oh, no. Basketball courts. Is there like an office plaza one? Yeah, there's the plaza with trees. There's the park plaza. Not quite long enough. A little bit short there. Okay, well, you know what? Let's do the old-fashioned way. Let's get some road. Some park path. We'll use not the amusement park. Let's use the nature reserve one. It's sort of organic kind of appeal to it here. And let's make it just a little curvy. Go right there, right over that guy's house. Because fuck that guy. I shouldn't have been living there. Ass clown. Oh, Lord. Okay. Stop being dumb. turn off all of those because you're being dumb. Then we can do it ourselves. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Nice little 3-part. Here, we'll give it another one over there. Okay, fine. Right there. There we go. Yay! That's a happy park. Let's hit it with a meteor. I don't need to, actually. The game will do that enough on its own. Here, let's put in some rocks. A couple of rocks here. And like a big one. That's kind of ugly, but whatever. A big, flat, ugly rock. Oh, here. Can we fit that in? Just, oh, yeah, like right there. There you go. Nice, big, old ugly rock there. We'll throw some palm trees in around it here. Couple of ferns. Look at this desert oasis. It's like fucking dinosaurs live here, man. That's happening right there. Here, let's do we have a oh no, we don't I don't think we have access to that, do we? No, we'd need to have a city thing built in there. Oh no, there's some stuff here. Some picnic benches. There you go. And yeah, that's good enough now. Oh, and a garbage can. Yeah, I could like spin them around and shit, but whatever. That is a glorious little park. Lots of rocks and trees, some open spaces for kids to be kids and scream like damn buffoons and hooligans and fools. That's what my kid does. That's why I take it to the park. I don't care you're looking at me funny when I do it. She ain't doing it in my house. The other day we went to a park and there's kids all over the place. They're just screaming their damn heads off because they're kids who do that, right? And in my head, my parent brain's going, oh, the goddamn kids are screaming, and kids are screaming. And then I'm like, I'm at a park, it's kids, I'm at a park. Such an old man. Yeah, that's coming along good. All right, what do we got in here? We got our city hall. We never got that down. Let's put city hall. Yeah, you know what? Right next to Ghostface Heights. Let's put it in right here. Right there. We'll make this whole thing this City Hall Park. Yeah, a nice big park space there for City Hall to sit in. Because the bureaucracy is expanding to meet the needs of the expanding bureaucracy. You want to hear a funny story about an old man and grass? Of course you do. I don't know, 15, I want to say. 15, 16, 14, somewhere in there. And me and this friend of mine, we're sitting on this grassy space. You know in your laneway, you get your back fence, and there's that little strip of grass in the back lane between your back fence and the lane. That's where we're sitting, okay? And this guy comes out, and he is mad. This old fella, white-haired, like really angry, red-faced angry. And he's got a pitchfork. Now, not like a one with the spears, the one with the little tiny, skinny metal tines like you use for pitching hay. He's got one of these, okay? And he comes at us, and he's like jabbing this thing at us. And he actually hits my friend in the leg. And she's like, what the fuck are you doing? You're like using a pitchfork on me. You're going to give me tetanus. And he's like, get off my grass. And we're like, whoa. And the lesson here is, kids, if you want people to listen to you, just be crazier than they are. We moved. 100% we moved. Turn on our grids again here as we're growing our city. Let's, you know what? Let's fill this actually in. Let's decorate the shit out of this park here. Let's make this nice and pretty. Let's get some roadways. We'll use our nature preserve again here because we got that sweet desert feel. Let's bring it around City Hall. There we go, just like that. And then I think let's do a nice big. Oh wait, we're gonna have to take out these power lines here. city's good. That little extension of power. There you go. Okay. Counting 10 years. It's not wrong. It's not wrong at all. There we go. Drag that out. Nice. Yeah, there. That looks like a civic park we've all seen before. Let's get some walls. Not a zoo fence. No. Park fence is nice. But yeah. What else we got here? Forestry fence. A farm fence. That could be good. Those are like prison fences. Let's use this one. Yeah, we'll do it on the outside areas here. Da, 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 da. Look it up. Oh, splendid. Did that actually line up nicely? No, it didn't line up too bad. That didn't line up too bad. Yeah, let's go for there. And say somewhere right around 139. What the fuck is the angles here? Ah, 40. There we go. That's good enough. That's good enough. Keep these. Keep these vagrants off the property. Those nice big fences. Oh, here, let's put one around the city hall itself. Never know when you're gonna need to have a border wall. Help deal with invasion. There we go. Nice big desert park there. A little natural space for us. Let's see, we need lots more housing still. Do we have high density yet? No, not yet. Okay. What are the policies we can do here? Let's start looking at our policies. Let's see. Parks and recreation, yes. We want to have lots of influence for our parks and recreation. And smoke detectors. We're gonna need people to have smoke detectors. The last thing I want is a population of numbskulls who fall asleep with cigarettes in their hands. This is a vaporizing cartridge. Some good growth happening there. I like that. We're gonna have to. I think we're gonna have to extend a road here. Let's make a new main road right here, actually. Yeah, let's do this one. Right there. And I think we'll do, we'll try and keep that industry area a little bit isolated because of the pollution that it has. And then eventually we'll move it probably right outside of the city. I think that's a good start, though. And let's take this on over to here. Let's block that in. I think we'll turn these into houses as well. Sort of line those up there. And that one will overlap. Oh. I just realized I did the thing where I did the math sort of janky. Because these roads, if you actually do the division on them, woo, you'll see how it overlaps just a bit here. I'm gonna zoom in just a bit here. This double wide road, this 4-lane road, and this 2-lane road, and you'll see that overlap just on the left side there. That's because this guy a little bit chonky. Here, let's put in some commerce there, more residential. And we'll bring in more water. How's the water? Water's doing good. Oh, wow. Are we out of money? Really? Look at that. Wise Blood wants to know, since when are you back? Since this week. Since this exact week. And you're watching the first show for our City Skylines play. You missed the first 2 Hearts of Iron. I'm sorry about that. You missed Friday Night Smite. You're sorry about that. But you're here for cities, and I like that. I dig that. Welcome back. By the way, tomorrow, we're going to do Red Dead Redemption. We're going to start Red Dead Story for Red Dead Sundays. And we're going to start that up tomorrow night. So hope you join me for that. 11 o'clock Mountain Standard. Easiest thing is do the thing where you hit the follow and then it notifies you. And it says, holy shit. Go watch Cam. He's doing a thing on the Red Dead. He's going to probably die like 18 times in the first 20 minutes alone. But it'll be fun. It'll be good. Going to have a huge need for citizenry to have a place to live here soon. Do we have high schools yet? We do have high schools. We don't have a high school, but we've got the capability to put them in. Did we put an elementary in yet? I don't think we did that either. No. Just a city full of uneducated slobs. Well, guys, I think we should probably remedy that, hey? Why, you can ride? Son of a gun. Actually, okay, I'm not even kidding when I say this. But it's kind of sad how the state of literacy works now. And I mean that when I like watch documentaries of like World War I, okay, and they have that voice actor read the letter from the soldier who's in the front, and he's like, "Dearest Caroline, the frontier is a myriad of colors and wonder and change," and you're like, wow, this guy is way better read than I'll ever be. He's gonna die in 6 weeks. This is nuts. Imposter. No one here can read. I can read the numbers on my T-34. It says enough to keep going. That's all that matters, right? Do we have the university stuff yet? No. Soon we'll have a campus, and we'll lay that down. There is another element that we're going to do in this. Right now, the city is in what we'll call a traditional build mode, where normal construction and energy materials are used. But there is a function in cities, I think is it here? Here, yeah, where you can actually go for a self-sufficient building. They consume less electricity, produce less garbage, they generate less tax income, but they're more green. And so it's closer to what we'll actually probably see in the next 20 and 30 years moving forward. So in sort of just jimmying around with it and just practicing and goofing off, I built a city, and then I just changed the whole city to have this policy. It was, because of no planning, an absolute, complete and utter catastrophe. It was incredible. It was kind of funny to watch. I have a pen that I just take over words and it reads it to me. So are we slowly polluting everyone? Apparently not. I'm sort of surprised at how they're doing. Oh, a little bit. You can see some of them are getting a little bit sick. But with all the wastewater in this. The clinics are doing what they need to do. The doctors know how to do this. This is one ambulance, 12 patients. We're okay. We're doing okay. What's your problem? Cholera. And you, cholera. And you, cholera. You, cholera. Let me guess. Chlamydia. Oh, okay. Over this way. What sort of plagues did your city have? 7. The 7 plagues of cholera. Penicillin for you. Yeah, we're doing okay for the water and the sewage. Oh, we don't have water all the way up here. These guys are like, hey, guy, what the heck, man? I thought you liked us here, bro. There you go. Have a drink, my thirsty friends. Stay thirsty. Yeah, I think what we're going to do here is maybe fill this in with some of the actual factories that the game will provide. Like we can do forest and farming areas. Let's see what we can actually, can we actually do any of these right now? Where's our, this one? That's what we're looking for. Yeah, this would have been good farming. Turn that back on. Okay, there we go. If we drench that out, it would be a good farm area. We could do forestry here, but we've chosen not to. I don't even see a lot for oil. It's actually kind of surprising. Oh, there it is. let me take us into this mode. And this one again. There we go. Yeah, so you can see there's a huge reserve of oil up there. One thing I'm not really a fan of is how this camera mode functions. You can see a little bit more up here. The blue on the very right of the screen, that's ore. I think we should move for this bottom left oil reserve here. Try and become a petrol state. Start cleaning out all this. Yeah, we'll have 1 and 2, and then we'll make a big oil patch there, I think. I like that idea. I do. I think we should. We're going to need an industry. We're going to need the Zarek Highway to come in around. Maybe what we'll do is we'll purchase this area to the south. Let me just get back to that view. We'll get this area to the south, and then we'll work on getting these 2 on the right so that we can get the highway sort of just around through the city and into that oil producing area. There's another water region around here too. No, we'll just turn those map modes off. There we go. How's the city growing here? Pretty decent. Pretty decent. It's looking nice. Gold, Cherry. It's gold. Yeah, I think we should actually look at getting another residential area here. Let's thinking right here. Let's bring one around. Let's start with this road and let's curve it. We have lots of grids going over there. Let's curve this sort of around that way. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. I think that's what we're gonna do. I think so. But you know when we're gonna do it? In just a minute. You know why? We're gonna take a quick break. 2 reasons. Number 1, I need a refill on my coffee. Actually, 3 reasons. Number 1, I need to refill my coffee. Number 2, I need to go to the bathroom. And number 3, we gotta pay some bills. Because I don't work for free. It's crazy. All right, let's get back into this. Now I left it running just on the low speed. Try to earn a little money. Turns out we lost some. That's how we do, but that's okay. The city, as you can see, we're getting real close to getting another unlock, and whenever we get unlocks, you get a little boost of cash as well. A little extra something from the government, I guess. So, yay! And then the ore industry specialization. We're not going for ore industries. We're going to go for oil. We're going to become oil barons in this desert oasis. You know what we could do, actually? Here's what we could do with the Zarek Highway. Instead of going around the Ghostface's Heights, we'll actually go... We could go and send it yonder. Right? Or alternatively, I didn't see any, and we should actually look see if there is one. A train. Yeah, it looks like just the main highway is actually all that's available there. That's not annoying. All right. And no, we don't have the mods on this one because, like I said at the beginning, we've got we're doing achievements on this one, so we want to get some achievements if there are any left. I don't know what I've got. Always looking for those. Always on the lookout for them. Whenever they fall into my lap, yay! I did a thing. I feel better. Dopamine charge. Yeah, I think actually, we might actually just kind of redo this and send it around. Big old highway in front of City Hall. Let them look at a paved road for a couple of days. I like that idea. Let's go back to this here. We had a loan out. We already blasted this one away. It's working itself down. How's the power? Power's good. How's the water? Water's good. Sewage is good. How's the health? Health of our citizens is in excellent shape. Death care, we don't have cemeteries yet. We're gonna get those. We're gonna have to put one down. I think we'll turf it on the other side. On one side of the city, our trash, our waste in the landfill. On the other side, our dead. Welcome to Los Rico. Rico's Roughnecks. That's the graveyard. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to find you know what we're gonna have to do? This is one of those crutch points. So we don't have a lot of money. We have a demand for people to move in, but we don't have a lot of people, a lot of spaces for them to move in. So we're gonna have to use some of the existing stuff that we've got. So let's take, we'll use this whole back wall right here. Let's fill this all the way in. Right up to, here, we'll use this guy right up to the water towers. Right there, just like that. We'll do the same on this side. Get all that filled in. Give us some extra people, a little extra population, and that should help just to push it over. On one side, a landfill. On the other side, the other landfill. It's totally okay. 100% on the level. Totally legit. Here, let's look at our nice city mode. Look at that. Look at that pretty city we built. Huh? Isn't that nice? You know, I will say the one thing that I did actually really enjoy about this game was the simplicity of the ideas employed, right? You know, buses getting you A to B, the monorails, the trains, all the landfills, and the simple concepts, and the way they kind of married them all together. It was really well done. And I think there's a reason, in my head anyway, that cities, I don't want to say beat, because I don't think it was a contest of beating, but has become a very popular engine compared to what EA had been producing with SimCity. Although I genuinely did not want to touch SimCity because it's EA. So, you know, for what it's worth. I think we're getting really close to getting our city into the next stage here. We're just about into the boomtown. Oh yeah, look, we need like 4 people. I actually closed it. I closed the thing and immediately it popped up. So yay, we're a boomtown now. Transports, level 3 buildings, ferries. We have nowhere for them to ferry to. Maybe we'll make a ferry. Let's make a ferry from one side of the lake to the other, huh? That seems redundant and useless, but let's do it anyways. All right, let's start with unlocking a couple of these tiles. We have some cash. Let's start with it getting this. And I want to link up these highways here, so we're going to need this one as well. Start getting our black gold. We'll start producing it. And let's just district that up real quick here. Come on over here. And you can sort of tell the areas that have on the map, you can sort of see is they're the green patchy areas. Those are the ones that are going to have higher oil quantities, and you can actually check see. There you go. Oh, no, they didn't do that anymore. Oh, maybe that's the farming one. Sorry. I think it's the farming one. If it's the orange or yellowy patch area, I think that's what it is. This one, obviously, no. Let's do... Whee! And this will actually get sucked out of the ground as well when you have your ore industry in there. That'll happen. You need to change... Wait, sorry, hang on. That's not what we want. We want the ore industry one. There we go. We'll just paint that like that. There we go. Okay, so let's see what we could do. Could do like a little inner city freeway. Extend it out this way. Sort of bring it around. Or we could... Where's the height map? Where's that top graphic? Where's it? Blink. There we go. We got this one. Yeah, because it sits in this nice plateau here. So we could actually send it down sort of this way. Yeah, let's do that. Let's actually, you know, here, let's send it down this slope. Bring that all the way around, right with the terrain, just like that, and right up. Boom, connected. And this will all now continuously become the Zarek Highway. The whole thing. Right through the heart of the city. Just like that. Just like that. I think what we want to do, though, is we want to actually modify this road to help that along. So let's get... Oh, you know what? If this is the Zarek Highway, you know what we should do is we should actually just change this into Zarek Boulevard. All right, that makes sense. Then we can actually change how the road network itself works. You can see we've got this. Goes all the way now up that street and right back to the highway. So technically that's a connection. Yeah, that'll work. So they come in, they go around, they'll have some industry trucks we're going to have to get on there. And we can add and upgrade and change this later. For now, I think that's okay. Let's get some dirt roads going. And let's use the cubes. Let's go one there. Make a nice big ugly T intersection. Oh yeah, that's everything nobody likes. I feel bad for the guy that makes a wrong turn. He's going for a nice drive, don't you think? Although thankfully nobody ever makes a wrong turn in the cities. For some reason. What am I looking for? Industry. We want or oil. Well, we don't have the oil industry. We need a population of 5,500. We're at 3,000. All right. I guess we'll just get ready for it then. Where's the resources? Here we go. Let's turn that back on. So our road for our ore. Oh, it didn't even, our highway didn't even come close to far enough up here. All right. Oh yeah, look at that. That's what you like. Fucking sweeping curve. Actually, Actually, that's not bad. Yeah, let's go right to there. Here, you know what? I have a great idea. Here's what we're gonna do right here. We're gonna take this segment out. And we're gonna add in a toll booth. Make some money on that money. Two-way is 12 grand. What do we got? 4 grand. Okay, fine. Whee! Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Okay, we'll have to wait till we actually have the means for it. There's the highway. That's the one we're gonna use when the time comes. We're gonna just pop these out. We'll put the toll booth on there when we've got the cash for it. Once we've got the ore industry, we'll actually, or the oil industry, we'll put that in there. We could use a little bit more industrial. And a little bit more residential. Let's do that. Here, let's actually, we've got these industrial roads. These come with the Industries DLC. And I don't want to say that there is a necessary DLC in this game. Unlike Hearts of Iron, I think you can get away with not having any DLC in this game. I think you could totally get away with mods. 100%. Well, I guess to some degree you can do that with Hearts of Iron too. Man the Guns is absolutely required though. Yeah, nice little industry roads there. Let's do some more of those. There we go. We'll bring that down there. Boomity skiing dang. Hey. Wow, that's a government road if I ever saw it. There we go. Let's fix that up. Put some more factories in. And I guess we'll have to connect another water pipe as well. There you go. What? Not enough money. How far can we go? 6. Great. There you go. Woohoo! We're down to our last $7. That's working though. That's working good. How's the power? Power good. Water still good. Garbage. Where's it here? This one. 29%. Oh, we never built shit. That's gonna be a problem. You have a loan we can make? We do. Okay, let's take that. Let's put one of these in real quick before we have a real problem. Welcome to our city. Here are the dead bodies. So what happens is they go to the Ghostface Heights. They drink from the dirty lake. They go to the medical clinic. They die at the cemetery. Crime. How is crime? Crime is... Oh, that's fire. Crime's okay. Crime's okay. We're not gonna look at the fire again. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. You know what? Let's come back over here. We were gonna bring this around. Let's go 3. Yeah. Let's use that. And then I think we'll take a lead road off there. We're gonna take that down to a dirt road though. Sort of right there. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Wasn't gonna mention fire. Well, the nice thing is, and I really mean it, is we don't really have a lot of problems with fire right now, thankfully. But I should probably put a fire station in that area there. Here, let's get this up. And that there. Nice. Okay. Do we have density that we can put in yet? No. Need 8,000 for density. Oof. Well, that feels like a janky road again. Connect. Nice. Okay. And let's cross these ones here. And there. Now we never did schools. We didn't do, we got so many things we didn't do. The city is just deprived of so many basic features. Basic things that would help people, like live, work, play, that sort of thing. But the mayor knows. What's he doing about it? What is city council trying to do to make my life better? Absolutely nothing, Bill. Go back to the fucking bowling alley now and sit down and shut up. Welcome to council meeting. There we go. Yeah, okay. I like where that's going. Oh man, lots of debt piling up here. Now let's start doing some recycling. Oh, and yes, recreational usage. What else we got? Ferries, recycle plastics. We don't have a recycling center, so don't have to worry about it. Free Wi-Fi. Reduces mail accumulation. Oh yeah, right. We haven't put any mail down yet, have we? Where is that? Is that this? What the hell's that in? This one? Warehouses? No. Fuck, I always forget. This guy. There it is. Mail trucks. Yeah, we could probably use a post office for 6. Oops. Mail delivery, I don't think it gives you any money per se, but I think it just helps sort of commerce and things like that move around your city. It's sort of like, it's kind of like how a park doesn't really provide any real services, but it makes people happier for having had that. And, you know, they like having it and they're sad when it's gone kind of thing. I think it's sort of how the game registers the use of post offices. Oh, here, let's change our tax levels here to 10%. And we'll actually go to 12 on industry. Let's start making a little money there. Like having it, just not paying for it. Yeah. Well, and it's funny too, in the game is there's a lot of really simple ways to manage your inputs and your outputs. Your taxes obviously is the fastest one. And then when you do actually go through your variable incomes and you look at the different levels and what it provides and what each one gives per household and that sort of stuff, you can really start making a lot of money in some very small areas on some specific things. Like a great example is your fishing industry might not make you a ton of cash, but as we all know, an oil industry can, and that's based on resource availability and what you do with that resource, right? I mean, you can turn the fish sticks or the fish into fish sticks and sell those, or you can turn oil into literally a million other things. That's sort of the same idea with the game here. And you can actually do that. A fishing industry is not a bad thing to have in this game. It's fairly small, but it can be a little moneymaker for you, help trickle some cash in. Uh-oh. That's right. That's a backdraft kind of fire right there, guys. Go get a Baldwin kit to deal with it. Good stuff. Pack up the hoses, kids. You're all done. Send them home. 3 fire trucks, though. God. Fucking waste of dollars there, guys. Could you done it with less? Fewer firemen? Maybe 1 truck? Connect the hose to, I don't know, the city water supply? Got need for some commerce, some industry. I think we'll put those right in the middle here. And we don't have the offices area yet, which is essentially just industry, but like, you know, Dunder Mifflin's. Must be America. Ah, the citizens will pay for it. Right? It's a crazy country. It blows my mind. Really does. Really does. Well, that's coming along real nice. Our City Hall Park looks super splendid here. Let's actually designate it properly as a park. And then that way it'll get some land value. You'll actually be able to see that happen here. We'll use the snapping on the roads here. Ding, ding. Look at that. Look at that beauty park. There we are. Cedar Garden. I don't think there's a single cedar tree there. Let's go with for now. My goodness, the growers of your City Hall Park are spectacular botanists. Yes. What do you call this place? The Sand Garden. That's too easy. What do we got? We're going to need to get some mass transit in here too. I'm just sort of looking at this, and we're already starting to get into the part where it's like, ooh, this city is already actually bigger than even I thought we were going to get right away here. How are we doing for cash? Yeah, good gains on the cash now that we got our taxes sort of squared away. Industry can pay 12%, and they'll never complain. You can leave that there for the rest of the game. Citizens, commerce, offices, 10%. And they'll never have a problem. You can leave that there for the rest of the game. And then after that, you should be making enough money that you're really not having issues with any of your other industries and things like that. And as you can see, when we started this, we just started a little bit here and a little of industry, and we've just sort of grown them to collect together over time. Do we have another space we can get yet? No, not yet. Okay. The Sunset Industrial Park. Yeah, you betcha it's going to be. A lot of oil going to be pumped out of that space. Yeah, we don't have enough for another fire hall. We do have enough to actually change these roads into nice roads, though. You know, paved ones. So we'll do that. We'll give you some pay. You've earned it. You've earned it. There we go. Paved roads obviously cost more to maintain than the dirt ones. So when you're just trying to grow your city and you want to do it on a budget, use dirt roads. The other thing that they provide is no intersections. And so it becomes this psychotic Addis Ababa intersection nightmare. Yeah, I'm just gonna turn that down a notch there. As you zoom in on the city, the music gets louder because they're like, yay, you're coming to visit the citizens. Lots of them coming through here. I think we can actually upgrade this to a highway now that we've got it. There we are. Now let's just make sure the junction, yeah, stop sign can go away, traffic light can go away. There we go. That'll help them move a little better. Away they go. Little stop signs there. Psychotic intersection though, hey? You can see these guys. Coal trucks. Industry really using this road. We may want to just change it to a single lane. Yeah, I think we will actually. There we go. And then that way, if they want to try and get out of the city, they can do that nice and easy there. There. Yeah. That looks nice. Lots of good park areas. We're getting our cash in now. We could probably, yeah, we're getting down on the loans too. Good. Yeah, it's coming along pretty nice. Not too shabby. I agree. We'll pop that industry or that commerce in there, and I think let's do housing here. Just again, fill in those little gaps and the spaces in between. A little bit extra tax dollars. You know, it's funny too, as you say, it's come a long way from a circle and a dirt road. It doesn't take much. And when you look at like the story of the American West, one of the funny things, I'm not even kidding, when I started playing Red Dead, I was like, geez, I've driven through towns that look like this. because this is like they're just not that old around here. You know, this town was founded in 1908. You know, or what have you, and some of them are leftover kind of boardwalk build constructions. It's super crazy. But then, of course, after 100 years, you get this thriving metropolis that lives in the middle of nowhere because of oil, or a forest that was nearby that they could exploit, or like Medicine Hat, they had all the natural gas in the ground there, so that was for the clay. So they made tons and tons and tons of pottery down there because they could just pump all the gas out of the ground right into the furnaces. Well, they stored it on the ground first, but yeah. Good traffic flow so far too. What's it at? 93%. Yeah, this one area really busy. This one also. That's okay. We're gonna change it when we modify this highway system to go through the city. It'll look a lot different when it's through. Yeah, we'll build up into this direction here. We'll get some cash. We'll drop down a school or two. I think we need to use this space right here for some city services. I'm gonna block that in actually. Let's do like that. And then, yeah, we'll just leave that actually for right now. You see we got some direct connect areas. We could do this, but you'll see we're going to get a lot of intersections on there if we do that. So I think what I'm going to do is connect this one here like this. And then we'll do... yeah, we'll do that as a connector road. And that as a connector road. Yeah, sure. That's interesting. Why not? You know what? Actually, let's extend our City Hall Park. And a little bigger. Makes more people happy. There we go. Yeah, it really is incredible if you live in a town that's had some major developments in the past few decades, and there's so many places where it's incredible transformation from one to the next. You know, let's change this into residential for now. Yeah, this too. Make that residential. And what's the pollution situation here? Let's have a look. Pollution. We could do it right there. I think we'll be okay to get away with that, so let's do it. Get some more houses in there. That's coming good. And we'll watch that build up. So the idea now, what we want to do is to start filling in some of the gaps, get some of the road networks for the future laid down. We know what we want to do with our industry. We want to get that oil industry in there. So we're going to have to get some educated citizens as well to work in the higher end buildings, which we don't have any education at all. So I think we can do campuses at $5,000. It was, I think, is what it was. 8,000. 8,000 for a campus area. Maybe look at a technical or a trade school. They have different options for you. There's actually, I think there's 3 options for schools. There's a trade school, a liberal arts college, a university campus, and then these are the varsity sports, so you can make like basketball and baseball and track and field sites, and then there's the museums. And you have to basically have super awesome universities, and then you can have a museum in that super awesome university. Yeah, it's a good amount of space to grow all this up here. Lots of big flat open areas too. You can see our city hall right here. It's a pretty tall building, actually, considering here's the water towers on the left side. And you can see the fire hall just off in the distance. Thinking we should get something up on those sand dunes. Right up here. Where's the observatory? I'm certain there's one in here. All kinds of extra little goodies for us to unlock and build. Look at all these things we haven't even looked at. We got to get the police helicopter depot to unlock the helicopter park. A helicopter park. Yeah, lots of goodies in there. There's the stadium we could build. Whenever your team wins, collect a little bit of cash. Yeah, I don't see it. It must have been on one of the other ones. I know, right? Helicopter park would be awesome. Oh, I think we almost have it. Oh, we do. We have enough to build an elementary school. Look at all these kids needing an education. We don't need no education. Here, let's put it right in the middle here. How about right about there? Yeah, let's do that. Take all this out. Sorry. The state is appropriating your homes. Why? Why are you taking our homes away? We want to build schools. All right, I guess. They're a nice little happy school there. Yay. And now the kids aren't quite as dumb. I think what they're going to need now is somewhere to play, though. Let's give these kids some parks. What do we got? We got a basketball court or something? Tennis court, a basketball court. There you go. We have playgrounds. We got playgrounds. There's a small playground. Where's the large one? Large playground. Well, I mean, if it's a matter of moving a street like one block, that's not a big deal at all. Yeah, I think we'll put it in there. Give them some extra money from the park taxes. It is nice. Like oh, what do we got going on here? You guys getting sick finally? Building is flooding, or we're filling it with our sludge. We're gonna have to trench the river a little bit here. Here, let's make a little bit of volume space for it here. Little room for that sludge water to collect. There we go. Oh yeah, that's good stuff. Looks like the swimming pools are full now. You're right. What is it filled with? Excrement, human waste. There's a guy right there. Oh man. Well, there went the town budget. What did it go to? Saving the town. We're in a hoop here. The city might not make it, guys. Floaters. It's full of floaters. It wasn't enough. It just keeps coming. There's so much shit in the water that it's now starting to fill out. There you can see it's coming out of the pipe and it's going straight in almost. Oh, look at these guys. Look at this. Yeah, I bet there's an ambulance ripping up your street. How's that lakefront property treating you? Oh, delicious. Now, what we could do to help deal with that is by getting some money, we could take one of these inland water treatment plants, and basically what it does is it just crams it into ground pollution, sort of like what we have here with our industry areas. So as you already, like in this place, we've already got lots of ground pollution, so we could actually put a water treatment plant in there and just continue on kind of as it is. You know, it's already polluted, just pollute more. I just like the way it's 3 parts shit, 1 part water. I think that's being generous in the proportions of content in that lake right now. I think 25 to 1 is more like... No, we're going to have some need for some industry now, you see. Got a little bit of money here. Let's just duck the industry in on the back here. Use that trick again. And we'll do it right here as well. We should have enough water covering those areas. No, we don't. Oh, yeah, right. We got to get a water pipe up there. There you go. Okay. Now it'll be all right. Okay, let's put some commerce in here. That is a busy ass road. What is the traffic like here? Really busy. Let's change the junctions. Lights off, lights off. Yeah, let's take all these away. All those come out. Main road has a through fare right to the highway. An error has occurred apparently. Very curious about that one. That's interesting. Okay. The autosave apparently has decided to die. So that's interesting. I've literally never had that error before. Put that one on the bug list. There we go. Take all those off. Looks good. Okay. Try manual save here. Yeah, looked good. Okay. Wouldn't be a Paradox game, right? ... All right. Well, that looks like it's doing okay. That looks like it's holding out all right. We've stabilized the economy. The people have got a little bit of demand of everything. The numbers are filing in again. We had a tiny increase in education. And see, they're coming along. 2% of our citizens now have something that would resemble education. We'll get that up. We'll build them. We will provide what some would call teachers. I'm not sure we could really quantify them as teachers. It's something like that. But in this city, you're either a citizen or a civilian. Mayor Rico. You know what we may actually do here is I'm just sort of looking. This main road might actually just get straight transformed. You earned your citizenship. You fought the bugs at Clendathu. You were there. And you see how this one's got this space here? We'll actually just end up terminating all this commerce. We'll take it out and we'll just upgrade the road straight through. And we'll make some bypasses and on-ways and off-ways and whatnot. Or maybe we'll twin it. I'm not sure. We have some options there. Starting to build a little bit of money back, which is nice. We've been low for a while. Let's try and do a rapid expansion here. I think let's take a quick look at our topography. Where is that again here? There it is. Is that a depression? It is. It's up on a little hill and then it's a depression, but that's interesting. Yeah, you know what? Let's go right here. Let's fill this little space in here. Get our main roads. We'll do about 4. You know what? Let's take this from right here. Yeah, sure. There's good. Let's do that. And yeah, let's really. Oh wow, we could really janky that into a screwy little park. Look at that. Oh, that's the kind of shit a city council's built on. The hell's wrong with that road? We don't know. Why did you do it? We don't know that either. Who approved it? Well, council did. Yeah, but why? Because it's council. There we go. Some houses in there too. Get some right over there. And let's turn this also into a nice little teeny tiny little park. There we go. And we'll add some water pipes. We sort of have like a main trunk line here, so let's kind of just keep going with that. Typically we go out two. Two's all you need. And we'll connect that down there for future growth. And up here for current. Let's see this way. As long as it's maintained, I don't care. You earned your citizenship. Did you emigrate? There we go. Oh, all right, fine. Not enough money. Okay, lots of room. The water pipe's buried underground. Just means that anytime you lay a road on top, good for expansion later, easy in the future. And yeah, lots of good housing there. Very homogenous kind of look, but lots of pretty little trees. Pretty little trees. And we're at 41 out of 8 to our oil industry. So we're gonna need to do quite a bit of growth to get that industry in. Looks like we're doing okay. Yeah, that lake is getting super full. Yikes. I think we're gonna have to try and figure out a solution here. This might not have been a good idea. Just keeps getting more and more full. Where else could we put it? We don't have anywhere. Groundwater treatment it is. We have enough money for it, so we're going to do one right here. Right next to the landfill, which is probably getting pretty full itself. There we go. Okay, so that is now operating. I'm going to turn off the water pump. Yeah, we're really low on the sewage treatment. We'll probably need a second one. Can we squeeze it in there? No, we'll have to put it across the street. What is it, 2,500? Stop shitting in the water! They're just like flushing the toilet, staring you dead in the eye. It's like total power move. Although we are earning money, so we should be able to solve our shitter problem. But the capacity of the dunk tank is at max. Lake Dookie. Here, let's soften that a little. There we go. Just so it's not quite as a janky edge there. That's a real problem. All right, we got enough money here. I think we can get a second one in. We have a eco one or whatever. Yeah, eco inland water treatment plants. Those will have a smaller toxicity radius than these water ones will, but we're in kind of a need for it. How'd that do? There we go. Okay. Now we're all right. All right, cool. Let's just remove this now from our city. Hopefully what'll happen is that the water here should evaporate a little bit. I'm not sure if it's gonna. We'll see. Hopefully it does. Just a little bit. And then the landfill, how's that doing? Where are we at? 55%. Okay, that's not too bad. We could probably put a recycling center down and slow the trudging into the landfill. But the city's got some good growth in it. It's looking decent. Yeah, it's looking pretty decent. Lots of residents moving in, calling this illiterate hole home. What a wonderful world. Charge them for each flush. Yeah, that's a nickel a flush there, guys. Did I ever tell you about my nickel a bulb thing? Ever tell you about this? It's the first and last time I ever did an April Fool's joke. Working at the station in the small town, farming town about like this. I'm not even kidding. About this size, about that many people. And so we say the joke is the April Fool's joke is the town is going to issue a tax on Christmas lights for their unsightliness. There's going to be a $1 per bulb tax, which is going to be assessed later this afternoon. And so fucking old man Withers, who's got like a double bypass, he's got a pacemaker, the dude's got a ticker that's waiting to stop tick-tocking, and he's up on a bloody ladder ripping the fucking Christmas lights off his house. And so our sales lady Taryn, she comes ripping in, she's like, whatever you are telling people, you have got to stop it. You're gonna fucking kill somebody today. I'm like, all right. Good to know. Don't do radio pranks anymore. Not like that anyway. Those ones don't fly very well. People don't like them. Hey, you know, I wonder, do we have enough for that park finally? That, no, the large playground. 7,500 for that. We only got 4,500. Still want to get that in there for the kids. They'll like it. They'll be like, wow, playground. Thanks, Mr. Mayor. I'll be like, you're welcome, kids. Vote for Cam. Who? Yeah. Yeah. You know, I think we're going to have another expansion area we're going to have to do down here. There's a lot of space down here. Like, look at all the space we've got down here. Oh, there's a big old hill here. Woo, let's just spin up it. You know, like a whole giant grid could be laid in there. But we don't, again, we don't have any mass transit in our city at all. So we'll have to consider what we're going to do with that. Because this road network is horrifying. This is a horrifying road network. Like, what design features did you use? Gut feel, mostly. Sort of. Just kind of played it by, you know, I guess. Yeah, we're gonna have to do some cash grabbing here. What do we got? 8 grand there, 42 on this one. We're almost unlocking, I think, the next rank right away here. What is it? A busy town at 5,500. Oh, and that's when we get our oil industry specialization. More policies, even electric cars. Could you imagine an electric car city? What pumps out oil? Oh, all the decorative roadways, we'll be getting those as well. Larger power plants. A pier, a fishing pier. So many piers to unlock. And then larger buildings, hospitals, police headquarters. Okay. You know, we might want to sort of help that along then. Best way to do that, of course, is to fast track some space down. So let's try doing that on a budget here. Let's you know what? Let's continue on this side. We put some waterways in. Let's get our road tool. 2-lane road, and we'll draw. Try that again. Couple new industry blocks there. We'll bring this down here. Continue this guy on this way. And bring this right to the edge there. Yeah, just like that. Let's curve this road just to match along there. Not enough money. Quickly, tax the citizenry. Harder, harder. How much would for that? 1480. Is that it right there? No. That's good enough right there, I guess. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. And then let's do this here. We'll use a dirt road for this part here. Straight road. What do we need? 580. That a couple of seconds to grow the cash from the money tree. That's one of the other things too. Actually, is the game. When you play this game on your own, I encourage you to listen to the different radio stations that it provides for you. Actually, a gentleman I know actually did some of the voicing for a couple of them. He does the Burnt Bean Coffee Company is one of the ones he does. I can remember off the top of my head, and so it's always kind of funny. I'm like, it's George. There we go. So yeah, we'll have this one fill in that middle area like that, and then we'll just tee it off to connect it. Actually, let's put it in over here. Yeah, and the commercials are fantastic. Like one of them is Ban Hammer Bank. Ban Hammer. It's brilliant, right? The Burnt Bean Coffee Company. At the old grain mill is an some of the stuff they put in the writing, absolutely atrocious. I love it. It's brilliant. Chef kiss. There we go. Let that grow in. And this all had water, right? Yeah, okay. So we can just drop shit in there and no problem. So let's do commerce here. We'll grab the paintbrush and we'll just do it that way. We'll paint that in. And we'll do some, well, this is really close to this industry. So we'll do these ones here as houses. Just like that. Leave that for commercial. And we'll come back in over here. I think actually, where is it? Is that 2 over? Yeah, it's 2 over. Let's do this. Get a little creative here. We'll do kind of like that. Come around. How much is that? 500. Oh man, we are just scraping the barrel of cash. Just scraping it. Just. Council gets a penny. They're like, where can we spend this? Find a place immediately for it. Although we could actually do putting industry here. Yeah, I don't know. I think we'll leave that for a bit. Needed 5,500 for the oil industry. We're gonna need more cash to keep growing our city. Policies again. Anything extra that we can make money on? No. You know what we could do though, actually. Let's remove the smoke detectors. And that's gonna bring a bit of cash in. That's gonna help us. It's gonna put a lot of stress on our fire department, but I think that's okay. We're gonna have to build one anyways, but we're gonna need that money. Yeah, let's do that. We'll finish just upgrading these roads really quick back into regular paved ones. There we go. Yeah, okay. There we go. Okay. Then how much is the fire department? 12? 12,000. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna need a few dollars because we need to get money for the fire department. We need to get a high school. We need to get some like cool buildings built. We need some mass transit. The thing about things like the bus systems and stuff, the more of those you have, the better the buildings and the slot will be. The more people they'll hold, the higher taxes they'll pay, all that sort of crap. So having those and multiple forms of them is a good thing too. So a train, a bus is great, but a train, a bus, a monorail, and bike lanes better, as it were. More rain in the desert. Although look guys. It's now only just filled with scum and some sort of purple funk. Yay! We fixed the lake. So it's just not as bad of a problem anymore. There we go. We got some dollars here. Yeah, about $6 grand. Oh, you know what we could do? As we're getting closer. Let's put that playground in finally for the kids. Oh, look at that. There you go, kids. Your playground's finally been built for you. Let's get this. And, all right, we'll do it ourselves. Yeah, just line that up there like that. Same thing over here. Great. And then we'll just put a road next to it. Take that out. There we go. That's nice. That should help also with getting some of the land values in that area up. How's the education? 11%. Look at that. That elementary school is doing all the fucking heavy lifting. Reading, writing, arithmetic. That's the way. All right, we're gonna get high school. How much is this? 24 grand. Okay, I think realistically we should put a fire hall in maybe over here. It seems to be kind of needed on the other side, or maybe down here. Like right here in this little side area. Yeah, I like that. That's a nice little place for it, I guess. Here, we'll put it on the side road. We can maybe put a subway stop in behind it. I don't know. How's the loans looking? Maybe we can pop one of these. Yeah, look at that. Pay now. Take now. All right, let's put that fire hall down. You know what? Let's, here, actually, let's, as we have just a little bit of extra cash, we'll come in, we'll go one deep and one deep on that side. And right about there-ish, I guess, whatever. Get that in, take these out. And we'll take those out. And let's get that fire hall down. Yeah, we'll put it on that side there. That'll work. That'll work. We also needed to do some mail. Yeah. Get the post office in there. And another one. How much are these? 6 grand. Okay, let's put another one on this side of the city here. Let's put it over here. You know what? Let's. I don't want to put it next to the dead bodies, but here. Yeah, it's a park. Whatever. Go get your mail. Sit in the park. See, they liked it. It's like the shittiest place for a post office in the middle of a fucking park. Where do you park on that road? There's like 6 stalls, I guess you could use. Maybe. Yeah, there go the post vans. There he goes. Let's follow him. Go deliver that mail. Go send all those packages. Put them on the wrong doorsteps. Quickly now, take that at high speed. There you go. Crash the stuff in the back of your paddy wagon. Stomp on a package before you deliver it. This is the way. How's his delivery going? Look at this guy. He's going so slow. The other guy's like, fuck, I can't even handle this. Wait, what street am I on? Oh, okay. It's Cook Street. Cook. As if Paradox would have put that in, but like seriously. The eyes, they tell you what they think. There we go. He's delivering. He's delivering the goods. Little teeny tiny little mail truck. Like he came all the way from up there too. Yeah, lots of cash pouring in now. We're starting to get our city in a bit. Oh yeah, look at that, 3,800 a week now coming in. Getting that mail delivered really helped. Oh yeah, look at that. Lots of happy mail places. Yay! All right, well let's think about maybe putting a high school in now. So we got an elementary school here. I think let's put the high school in. I feel like right over here actually in this spot right in the middle. Let's take all this out. This is now appropriated to the state of Los Rico. This is now part of our new forward-thinking space for greater education. And I think we need what, 25? 24,000. There's a special high school, isn't there? Yeah, this is the alternative to high school. The Institute of Creative Arts. It's for your pointiest of 20 students. So we got that big curved road there. Then we got these kind of coming off. Let's yeah, let's do that. Actually, you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make. Do we have density? Not yet. Okay, let's make a low density housing farm here. Yeah, let's go 4 by 4. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. We'll just turn these into strips. And we'll leave that one right there, just like that. Throw some pipes down here. You know what? Let's follow the city grid a little bit. Have some fun with that. Go. There we go. All sorts of new spaces for houses. Let's use that guy there. All the way in. That's what she said. Me? What? Yeah, we'll put those all the way up that road as well, and just this here. Not you. Has that got it? That's got it. Okay, good. How's the power situation? Well, we're still okay. We got our 3 coal power plants humming away. We'll have to wait until... I think we want to get a solar power plant going at 22,000. We might have to just upgrade the coal to oil until then and go for it. Yeah, good amount of cash coming in now, especially because we scrapped out the smoke detectors, but we had to put in that second fire hall. You can see the danger inherent. Crime rate 6%. That's not too bad. Oh, you know, that's little. We could put a little pathway in between there. Yeah. Maybe we'll do that. Let's throw. Actually, let's just watch this. Let's just watch this grow. Have a second to watch that. And you see we're sitting up a little bit on a hill there. The nice thing about hills and valleys and things like that is as you build up and down in them, depending on what you build too, the land value will go up. You can see right now the green areas are high, the blue areas are moderate, the white areas are low. And so it's starting to come up here because we have access to things like the parks, cemetery, there's some schools. That's helping that grow into a very wealthy region. Oh, look, our lake is starting to come back to normal. Look at guys, it's almost clear water again. Well, that's nice. Yay! Huzzah! How's the traffic coming in and out? Let's see. Pretty good. It's busy. That's okay, but we don't have a lot of blockages there. That's important. It can be busy. Ooh, didn't like that. Lots of growth now in that new little subdivision we put in. We haven't named some of these areas, and that's okay. We're not going to do that for everything. Otherwise, the map just gets really cluttered in name tile components. And yes, Ken, there are mods. I'll bring that up to connect. And same there. Take out these little areas here. Oops. I will leave that. Let's do this. We'll take a sort of an inner road there. Let's try to fill that area in there. Yeah. For lots of little houses. This pipe network's getting fucking it's getting interesting. Which way is it gonna go next, Dennis? And they've got access. The industry is now literally sitting in the core of the city. As you can see, we've kind of just swept our way around it here. Loop-de-loop next. You're right. This is the French quarter of the city. We call it the loop-de-loop city. Bonjour. Why did you call it loop-de-loop city? Well, we had a series of aeroplane crashes. We do not speak of this anymore. How's the cash flow here? 38, 16. Yeah, we can almost pay that loan right back again. Now you can see as we sort of get into the night mode here, you can see the city has different color night lights. The more gold yellow is that's the industry road. The sort of silvery white is the regular 2-lane roads, and then this larger amber color, that's the 4-lane roads. And then the highway, of course, you can see sort of this long snaking one here. It's also similar to the city lights. It's kind of a combination. It's like an orangey red. It's kind of neat though. I do like that. I thought it was a nifty little lighting mechanism thing they did for the game, where it just subtly changes each area just a little bit at night. You can see all the city lights. Here, let's go into the right. There's the main highway that connects our little paradise in the desert. Of course, there's some sort of a calamity happening here. Did you guys have smoke detectors? They weren't mandated by the government, man. You totally didn't, did you? No. No, we didn't. Yay! The rain isn't helping. There we go. And another fire. The city's gonna burn to the ground. Although there's things that happen in this game that are kind of fun. It's the little unexpecteds. We're right now, we're kind of in a tight area. Anything bad that happens now, like a really devastating earthquake, could really screw our city up depending on where it hits. Like if it crushes our power plants, we're gonna watch a lot of infrastructure just get brought right down because there's not gonna be a way to maintain that. We don't have money to cover the insurance costs, as it were. It's just burning freedom, baby. That smell of char, that's freedom. Oh, we need about another 500 to go, and then we'll get our oil industry. And we've got lots of space for people to move in, so I don't think that's going to be an issue. I think now it's just a matter of making sure we have jobs enough for them. And that's about it, actually. So let's give some more commercial spaces there. Let's fill out. I know we took that one away, but let's now fill that in. And we'll do this one as well with some industry. And hopefully should be enough. Hopefully should be enough. Give us that 500 value. 5,500? Is that what it is? 5,500? Yeah, 5,500. That's what we need to get our busy town. And then once we got that, we'll be able to do our oil industry specialization, and we can connect the Zarek Highway all the way up here to the Sunset Industrial Park. You know, we didn't do this earlier. We should do this now when we have some means to do it. A two-way toll booth. And I'm just going to actually turn it off just so we don't pay for it. And we'll get the highway connected back again here. Oops. I'm like, why isn't it curving? Can you using the straight tool, jackass? There we go. That looks good. Use that. So yeah, this will be for our toll. Then once we've got our oil, come in here, look at our resources. Let's use a dirt road, and we'll just kind of do it. I think right there. Make a little curve in it. There we go. Where's our highways? There we go. There's the highways. That's the one. And then that should put us right in the heart of the oil area. Yeah, there we go. It's right in the patch. And then once we get those oil industry buildings, we'll start plopping them down. They can then attach to the highway, go zipping on through and out to market. Yeah, that'll work out real good, I hope. Now this, I think this is going to be the hard one here is redoing this roadway past City Hall just to make sure it connects out on the Zarek Highway. Liquid freedom. Let the freedom flow. I actually do live, what is it, 250 feet? I think it's 250 feet from a pipeline. Because if we do any digging in our backyard where you gotta like call a city, like get your water main fixed or whatever, then they send the oil company out to check, make sure you're not gonna be doing anything near the pipeline. It's kind of funny. Well, our lake recovered. I'm very happy about that. Our elementary school looks like it's doing okay, although we got to get some more spaces for these poor kids to go to school here. Elementary school, you could do with another one at least, maybe two. High school, two for sure. Yeah, I think we could actually get another elementary school in here. We're going to use this space for a high school. We can put the other half in elementary school. Get two in there? Oh, we could get two in there. How's the loan situation? Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. It needs addressing. What do we got? 5218 for population. Let's look at our parks. Where are they? We got, oops. These parks. Yeah, this one here. There's no actual value in this park, so let's actually put some in here. Let's make it a city park. And let's give you a city park main gate. We'll give you a small main gate on the main street. And we'll give you a side gate on the side streets there and there. Let's connect. Who's bitching about power? What's your... Fuck off. It got cold. They're all bitching because it got cold, and they're all like, it's cold at night. I need some power for my heater. Wimps. There we go. That's a nice, pretty park. Now these actually come with, it's kind of funny. If you look here, they've got these little poles, so you can actually start to make a street side fence. But as you can see, it doesn't always want to line up to the right spots. So we'll help it. There we go. And same thing over here. Curved roads are a little bit trickier sometimes. That looks nice enough. There we go. And we'll block you from crossing in this. There. Had some crap in there. A plaza, yeah. Right there. And some benches. Here. Where are these benches facing here? Woo. They're like tables almost, for God's sake. Here, that's a park bench. And one of them crazy, we don't want homeless people to sleep here benches. I fucking hate those. Why did you waste money putting this shit in? There we go. Nice, big, long bench space for you guys. Sit there and stare at the city and admire it. Mm-hmm. Admire it. For there will be lessons later. There will be a test. Oh, hey, food trucks. Shit, yeah, let's add some food trucks. An ice cream van? All right, let's do that. There we go. Yeah, right there, right under the tree. What's this one? It's like a hot eats. There we go. What's this? A sandbox for the little ones. There, go play. Go play. You mangy bastards. Great park. Wow. 10 stars out of 10. It's really worth coming here. Fucking $20 admission. What do you have at this Florence Meadows Park? Well, guys, it's got a state-of-the-art sandbox. Isn't your city a desert? Sure is. I didn't understand a single word of that, but oh, hello. I come to leave you my follow. Oh, well, thank you very much. Appreciate the follow and the translation. I believe you are Spanish. I'm guessing Hispanic, but thank you. Uh-oh. Almost there, guys. Almost there. Get our oil industry. It might have been. It wouldn't surprise me. There was one day I was sitting here, I was doing some tests, and a bot came by. and I was offline, but I still receive the notifications even though it's offline. It's still, send a little notification like you heard above. And so I'm sitting here and it's like bring, 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 and it honestly went on for probably about 2 minutes. I'm like, okay, dear Twitch customer service. Almost have enough for our high school. We're gonna get our high school. We're gonna get our oil industry. That's all gonna happen in the next couple of seconds here. That's exciting. Look at all the traffic coming in too. A lot of cars. A lot of busy roads. They're liking the city. They like it. They really like it. Yeah, we'll get our high school here. Which one do we have? We've got. Oh yeah, that's the big one here. Let's get this regular sized high school here. There we go. Oh, the happiness. Happy. Oh yeah, look at the capacity's 1,000. We got 700 eligible students. Education levels. Sky High. This is the Sky High School. Oh, we're a busy town, guys. Busy town. What does it give us? Oil industry, city plan, more policies, leisure and tourism buildings, sightseeing buses and trolley buses. Yeah, there's the new policies. New roads, upgraded roads, new buildings, the bus station, skate parks. Uh-oh. Weather radar, tsunami warnings. Yeah, that could be dangerous. All right, let's here first. I can think we actually want to pay off this loan, that big guy there. It'll help with our monthly bills as well. Keeps them down just a wee bit. And let's go over to our oil area. How are we doing on time here? Actually, I think what we're going to do is we're going to save that for next week, for next Saturday when we come back for City Saturday. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to stop right here for this week. Tsunami in the desert. I believe it. Could you imagine if it pulls out of this little shit lake? A shitnado. A sand tsunami. A shitnami. That would be the word. Sand is already abrasive, right? So I mean, it's sand blasting everything. But now it's filled with the pestilence of some 5,500 people. That's a natural disaster. Oh man. Oh guys. Let me get this over here. Thank you for joining me tonight. Appreciate it. Tomorrow night coming up, we're gonna do Red Dead Redemption. We're gonna start at the very beginning of the story mode for Red Dead 2. So if you've never seen it, I encourage you to come on by 11 o'clock Mountain Standard. That's when we're going to do it. If you don't have the notifications and so on and so forth, hit the follow button, hit the like button, and then that way you can have the notifications. Just like the little robot just said there, follow and subscribe. It's like they're listening to